Hello everybody, Mobius1 here, and it is time to react to Star Wars The Mandalorian Season 2's finale. This episode's a little bit longer than the rest, so I don't want to spend too much time talking in the beginning. I really just want to jump in and see what everybody's been so excited about. I do want to bring up that we were talking about 2 episodes ago what Jedi might be able, or might be the ones to have heard Grogu's call on Tython that would come searching for him. And one of the Jedi that would still be around at this time period that I forgot to mention was Ezra Bridger from Rebels, because we know that Thrawn is back, even though we haven't seen him yet. They were talking about Thrawn, and Thrawn and Ezra disappeared at the same time. So if Thrawn's back, then Ezra's probably back too. And since Dave Filoni worked on Rebels and Clone Wars and is working on this, I wouldn't be surprised if we get like an older Ezra that comes and finds him. So I don't know. I'm really curious. We're gonna find out who it is. I just want to again remind everybody that if you don't already know, in the video description you can find a link to my Patreon. For only $1 a month, you get access to the full unedited reactions. Guys, I hate sounding like one of those, like a standard typical YouTuber who keeps saying this at the beginning of every video, but I've got to. I don't know. It's just in case somebody's watching this episode and hasn't seen the rest. But anyway, let's get going. We're starting at 0 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So, oh man, I have no idea where we're going from here. I mean, obviously we're gonna be chasing down Moff Gideon, but are we gonna go get reinforcements? Are we gonna pick up more dudes? Are we gonna go back and find Bo-Katan? I have a feeling that's what they're going to do, especially since they showed her just now in the previously on. But who knows? Let's see. Ooh, a Lambda shuttle.
What's going on? Who are they?
I suggest you shut your mouth. This isn't your laboratory.
Okay, bro. Zapped.
They hit us with an ion cannon. Avionics are down. Comms are down.
Lower your shields. Prepare for boarding.
Wouldn't their shields also be down if they were hit with an ion cannon? Yo, that's terrifying. How did Slave 1 dock?
Is the kid alive?
Yes, he's on the cruiser.
I'm not with him. We can work something.
Damn.
Now you listen to me. This is a top-tier target of the New Republic. This is a clone engineer. You're gonna wish you never left Alderaan. I saw the tear.
Oh.
I saw your planet destroyed. I was on the Death Star.
Wait.
Do you know how many millions were killed on those bases? Destroying your planet was a small price to pay to rid the galaxy of terrorism.
That was a really cool scene. A lot to unpack there, actually. He was on the Death Star, but he looks like he's just a kid. So what was he, like a toddler running around? They didn't capture the shuttle, they just took him. They probably could use that shuttle. It wouldn't be a very original plan, but probably would have done something. Alright, where are we now? Oh, that's a Mandalorian ship! Are we going to find Bo-Katan? That looks like an Imperial troop transport or something in the background behind it. Yes, I was right. Oh, and there's a lot of Orabesh on the wall there I can translate. It's probably a menu.
I need your help. They took the child.
Who?
Moff Gideon.
You'll never find him.
We already found him.
You are not a Mandalorian.
Never said I was. Easy there, little one.
You'll be talking through the window of a Bacta tank. Save it for the imps.
The Moff has a light cruiser. It could be helpful in your effort to regain Mandalore.
Hmm.
This armor belonged to my father.
Don't you mean your donor?
Ooh, she does know who he is.
You are a clone. I've heard your voice thousands of times.
Mine might be the last one you hear.
Oh, maybe she doesn't know who he is. Yo, that was badass. Maybe she just thinks he's a clone.
We will help you. Gideon has a weapon that once belonged to me. It is an ancient weapon that can cut through anything. Almost anything. It cannot cut through pure Beskar. With the Darksaber restored to me, Mandalore will finally be within reach.
Oh, they did capture the shuttle. Okay.
This is Moff Gideon's Imperial Light Cruiser.
There's a garrison of dark troopers on board. These are third-generation design.
Oh, cool.
The human inside was the final weakness to be solved. They're droids.
Interesting. They They reversed it.
They draw too much power to be kept at ready.
How long to power up?
A few minutes, perhaps. This is the brig. He's being held here under armed guard.
Phase 1, Lambda shuttle issues a distress call. Casca, Fennec, Dune, myself disembark with maximum initiative. Will be misdirection. You slip through the shadows. Get the kid.
We'll meet at the bridge.
Oh man, this is gonna be good. It's interesting that they said that they are. What did he say? He didn't say phase 3. Something 3.
I don't care what happens to him as long as he surrenders to me.
They said that they're a class 3 Dark Trooper when in Dark Forces the class 1s were the droids. Well, I guess 2s were droids also, but 3 was the one that actually did have a human inside. So that's interesting.
This is Lambda Shuttle 2743. Requesting emergency docking.
Copy, Lambda Shuttle. Request received.
Launch TIE fighters.
I didn't know a light cruiser actually carried fighters. Interesting. Yo, that's sick. But still, I always thought a light cruiser was kind of just like a gunship.
Hangar control, stand down! Whoa!
This is gonna be a mess. Can that even fit? Ooh. Ouch.
What are you doing? Get that thing out of here!
Well, dude, I love watching the Mandalorians work.
Activate the Dark Troopers.
Nice. Everything's all been cleared for him. Of course, he's got the spear on his back, which you know he's going to get into a fight with Gideon, and the spear is going to block the Darksaber, because they already established that. Yo. Freaking awesome. And you know, it's not lost on me either that that's a squad of 4 female badasses, all of which have had more character development than Rey. Well, except maybe Fennec. Dude. I didn't think they were going to activate all of them. I thought maybe they would activate like 4. The sound of her blaster is just so awesome. That's insane. They could have given them more powerful looking weapons though. You get these like badass super soldiers and they look like they're carrying E11s just like any other stormtrooper.
My gun's jammed.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
No. No!
Oh, you're screwed, bro. No. That's so awesome. Ooh. Did that do nothing? Oh shit. Is he gonna have to use explosives? Oh, there we go. Really? That was it? That was really anticlimactic.
Where's Gideon?
Where's Gideon and where's that officer girl? Well, Gideon's obviously going to be in the brig with the kid. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Drop the blaster. Now kick it over to me. Very nice. Mesmerizing, isn't it? Used to belong to Bo-Katan. Yes, I know you've been traveling with Bo-Katan. Assume that I know everything. Bo-Katan and her boarding party have arrived at the bridge, seeking me, or more accurately, this. You see, she wants this. Whoever wields this sword has the right to lay claim to the Mandalorian throne.
I just want the kid.
Very well.
No.
I've already got what I want from him. His blood. This child is extremely gifted.
Dude, this music's giving me chills.
Take him. But you will leave my ship immediately, and we will go our separate ways.
There's no way. That's what I thought. Yeah, look at it heating up. That's cool.
You're sparing my life. Well, this should be interesting.
I mean, that was short and sweet. That was good. Oh, she's pissed because he's got the Darksaber now. Ooh, did you see that look?
Why don't you kill him now and take it? It's yours now.
What is?
The dark saber.
Damn.
It belongs to her.
She can't take it. She would need to defeat you in combat.
I yield. It's yours.
Oh, no. It doesn't work that way. The dark saber doesn't have power. The story does.
But didn't Sabine give it to her?
We're being boarded.
How many life forms?
None.
Oh, I forgot they had rocket feet. Okay. Dude, look at that.
You had your hands full with one. Let's see how you do against a platoon.
Yeah, but they got the Darksaber now. Oh, come on. So we're gonna have to talk about that whole Darksaber thing at the end.
Don't worry, kid. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Maybe Baby Yoda's gonna save the day. Yeah, what if Baby Yoda uses like Force Lightning and shocks all the Dark Troopers? We've already seen him use Force Choke.
They're here.
They look so good. Like, they have to be CGI, but they look real. It's the way the light reflects off of them that makes them look so real.
I think we all know everyone in this room will be dead. But me and the child.
The child's gotta do something. Ooh, an X-Wing? Was it Dave Filoni to the rescue?
One X-Wing? Great. We're saved.
Is that... Could that be Luke? Or Ezra? Or fucking... Cal? That could be anybody.
Why did they stop?
Yo, this theme is freaking... Dude, that's Luke.
A Jedi?
It's definitely Luke. I'm trying to see if he's got a glove on one hand. There it is. Dude. No! Who did he shoot first? Was that Bo-Katan? It was. Dude, he's just wrecking them. Dude, this is so awesome. Holy shit, it's like the Vader scene in Rogue One, but like reversed. Unbelievable.
Open the doors.
Are you crazy?
Where's Bo-Katan? Is she alive? Oh yeah, she's up. Yo.
Are you a Jedi?
I am.
Dude, it sounds good too. Is that a deep fake?
He doesn't want to go with you.
He wants your permission. I will give my life to protect the child, but he will not be safe until he masters his abilities.
This is so interesting.
That's who you belong with. He's one of your kind. I'll see you again. I promise.
He is gonna take it off again.
It's time to go.
No. That's cute.
May the Force be with you.
You could tell his face is CG, but I think it looks pretty good. Dude. That's different credit music. I've got chills. Alright, and I was told to watch the credits to this episode, so let's see, there's probably some sort of post-credit scene. Ooh, okay. We're on Tatooine. Jabba's palace. But wait, Jabba's dead. So what once was Jabba's palace? Holy crap, is that Bib Fortuna? Did he survive? I thought Bib Fortuna would have blown up on Jabba's sail barge. Maybe he escaped? It's gonna be Fennec and Boba. But what are they coming here for? Damn. No way, he's just gonna like take the throne? And he's just gonna become like a crime lord now? The Book of Boba Fett coming next year. Huh. Okay, wow. There's a lot to go through here. Okay, first things first, yeah, I went back. This, the Orbesh here on the wall behind Bo-Katan and the other Mandalorian girl is 100% a menu. It's just got different food items listed. I'm not going to translate all of them. I just started doing a couple of them, and like there's like shock kebab, something in tomato, but yeah, it seems like it's what I thought. It's a menu. So the episode opens up with them capturing Dr. Pershing in his Lambda shuttle. We get a little back and forth between one of the Imperial pilots and Cara Dune. He notices her tattoo just under her eye, which he calls the tear, which told him that she was from Alderaan. So I guess that becomes a thing with rebel troopers that were from Alderaan must have tattooed the little rebel symbol beneath their eye to pay their respects. So that was interesting. He said he was on board the first Death Star, and as young as he looks, I made a joke that he had to have been like a toddler at the time. But yeah, I mean, that was neat. We get a little bit of character development on her end, and we also see that she's a really good shot as she takes him out while he's using Pershing as a human shield. Then they go and link up with Bo-Katan. I don't know how they knew where to find her, but yeah, they meet her and her sidekick, who I still don't know the sidekick's name just yet. She also, we haven't had a whole lot of character development on yet, but maybe we will later. I don't know. But they find them somehow, and they agree to, join forces, and under the condition that Bo-Katan gets to keep the light cruiser to help her retake Mandalore, which makes sense. They get a nice plan going. As much as I liked the plan, I am a little disappointed that we didn't get to see Boba Fett board the light cruiser with the rest of the crew and fight the dark troopers and stuff. He played an important role, letting them, making the Imperials think that the shuttle was under attack by a bounty hunter, and then that allowed them to declare an emergency landing and all that. So it was a good plan. It's just disappointing that we didn't get to see more of Boba Fett kicking ass. Let's talk about the Dark Troopers a little bit, because I did like the subverting the expectations of having them all vented into space only to return later. I thought that was good because obviously I was kind of disappointed when they were vented into space thinking like that was it. We didn't even really get to see them fight. We got to see Mando fight one of them and then the rest of them were just tossed out. I totally forgot that they could fly. So bringing them back at the end, even though we still didn't get to really fight them because Luke ended up saving the day, but still having them come back like they did was really good. I liked that, and I feel like I wish they were more of a threat. As menacing and as resilient as they are, they moved real slow. Their blasters were just like regular blasters. They didn't have any special weapons or anything. They're like the Terminator, just really like marching slow and just bashing the heck out of whatever they get their hands on. So I mean, it was cool, but honestly, I'm a little disappointed. Especially considering these are supposed to be like the Phase 3 or Class 3, whatever Dr. Pershing says in the briefing, where he says they removed the human as the limiting factor. But I don't see, like, they didn't seem to do anything that a human body in an exoskeleton wouldn't be able to do. Like, I was expecting them to be able to move really fast or do like these weird like wall climbing and ceiling grabbing like maneuvers that like a human would not be able to do. They didn't do anything besides like punch really hard, and a human wearing an exoskeleton suit could punch really hard. So I don't know. I feel like there was some missed potential there. That's all. The fight between Din Djarin and Moff Gideon with the Beskar spear and the Darksaber was really cool. It didn't last longer than it needed to. I think probably some people might be a little disappointed at how quickly that was over, but there was another fight in Star Wars Rebels that was over much quicker than that, and I think most Star Wars fans agree that that fight was epic. So I don't know. I thought it was fine. Fights don't need to be 20 minutes long to be epic. It was pretty good and believable. Very very grounded in reality. Their moves, the choreography. It wasn't like the prequel trilogy with like swinging lightsabers around for no reason. Like it felt very real, and I think that's better. So let's talk then about the changing of hands for the Darksaber, because they kind of set up an interesting dilemma where since our Mando is the one who defeated Gideon, he now claims the Darksaber, even though Bo-Katan is the one who really wants it. And even though he goes to give it to her, she can't take it. And that's interesting because in Star Wars Rebels, Sabine Wren gets the Darksaber from Maul and just gives it to Bo-Katan. So the only thing I can think of is something happened. And maybe we'll get this backstory later in the next couple seasons of Mando or whatever, but something had to have happened in the transition or in the time period between Rebels and now, where maybe like I'd have to go back and listen to what Moff Gideon was saying to Bo-Katan about like she would be posing as a leader or something like that. So there must have been some incident that went down with how she acquired the Darksaber to begin with from Sabine that didn't sit well with other Mandalorian clans or something. And maybe she's got like some sort of regret for just taking it from Sabine. I don't know. I guess we'll get that story somewhere somehow, but it's interesting now that she could potentially be a new villain now? I don't know. We'll see. Then out of all the Jedi that could have possibly showed up to save the day, having it be Luke was really cool. I liked seeing Luke in his prime kind of fighting off the Dark Troopers, even though they were kind of just like lumbering golems that didn't do much. It was still cool. I liked the reveal. The face CGI was good. I was one of the people who didn't really mind the CGI of like Tarkin and Leia in Rogue One. So I'm not as critical of that sort of thing, not that nitpicky. So I thought this looked really good. Maybe some of you out there thought it looked cringy or or really bad. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the CGI. I thought it was good. I thought he sounded good. And Mark Hamill was even in the credits, so I don't know if that was him that they did like reconstruction on his face through CGI to make him look younger or like de-aging or whatever, but yeah, Mark Hamill was actually in the credits, so maybe that was his voice or maybe he acted, I don't know. That does raise a lot of questions though about what is going to happen to the child, because clearly we don't know much about Luke in this new Disney's version of the canon, but what happens to him between now and Force Awakens. We know he goes into hiding. We know he has a Jedi Academy. We know he trains Ben Skywalker, or I'm sorry, Ben Solo, but there's never been a mention of this child, so what's gonna happen? Probably something not good, but I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. Mando's definitely getting more comfortable taking his helmet off. He just did it in front of a whole group of people, including a Jedi, so maybe he's kind of accepted the fact that he's no longer Death Watch, though I do really, really want Death Watch to come back into this somehow, and I'm thinking that's where they're going to go with Season 3, considering that Mando now has the Darksaber. And I just looked up what this Book of Boba Fett thing is. Apparently, they're not doing Mando Season 3 right away. Apparently, this Book of Boba Fett is going to be a new live-action series that Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau or somebody is doing next year instead of Mando Season 3. So, like, Mando's taking a break for this Book of Boba Fett, and then they're going to go back and do Mando Season 3 later. So we're not going to get answers to this. If I'm reading this correctly, we're not going to get answers to this for a while. And that's really it. I mean, overall, I really enjoyed it. The show has been probably the best Star Wars to come out since Disney took over the license. I'm on board for whatever else they've got. If Book of Boba Fett is also being done by Filoni and Favreau, I'm sure that's going to be really good too. It'd be nice to make to give Boba Fett his own spotlight, you know, because he's always been a fan favorite. I really want them to do him justice. He's been pretty cool so far in Mando, but it's not his show, so he's been kind of taking like a back seat, which makes sense, but it would be nice to see him front and center. Give him his own show for a year. We'll see how it goes. They've got so many different paths they can take. They can follow the child. We can do the Black Sun thing. We've got the Mandalorian conflict between Bo-Katan and our dude. We've got Thrawn. We've got Ahsoka. There's so many things that they can pursue with this series. It's the possibilities are limitless, honestly, with what they can do next. So I'm super excited. I know it's going to be a long wait, but it's probably going to be worth it. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to most. I'm going to wrap this video up now so I can start editing these and get them posted to YouTube so the delay isn't even longer than it has been. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your patience. And keep an eye out on my channel for more Star Wars gaming content in the future. It's going to be all for now, though. Thank you again. Mobius1 here. I'll see you guys next time.